Hey guys, it's IcyNewYear. We're back with Dwarf Fortress. And I have to say, just in recording time, it's been a while since I've actually been playing in this world. I did start... Uh-oh. We got a thief. Where is he? I did start a, Where is he? Am I just blind? Let's go to announcements. Zoom to the thief. Oh, he's over here. Okay. So go to squads, choose my squad, choose attack, and kill. See if we can actually make that happen. We're going to follow him around while we wait. But, he's just interrupting everything over here. I think he's probably going to make it out of here. But, yeah, I started another world, which I've just been playing in my off time. So if I get a couple things mixed up between the two, I apologize. Yep, he's out. Okay, so my next thought is, let's go ahead and jump back here. We're almost on this wall, which I need to go ahead. I think that goblin interrupted several of my wall building activities here. There we go, there we go, there we go. So we're almost done that wall, which is nice. Once we're done that, we can start doing beekeeping in this section over here. But we also finished up this area here, right in this area. So what I'm going to do is dig, designate mine, and I want a room into each of these. We're going to put doors on this, and then we're going to build fortifications so we can shoot through those. Now, because this is taller than, you know, the land around it, they're going to be able to go through it too, which is a little bit of an issue, but I have some ideas to take care of it. So what I think I'm going to do is designate them to channel this whole area out. And we're going to basically be building like a gatehouse here. Make this a little wider, so we're going to channel out this area, and we're leaving 2. So we're going to channel this all out here. Okay, and that basically has them dig into the stone. And I need to build walls, not chains. See wall. And I need to build some walls out here. And I'm going to have like an entrance hall with traps in it. And we're going to make this out of shale, because I think that's what we made everything else out of. And do the same thing on this side. And choose the shale. And we're going to build a... Oops. See, I need a... Oh, where's bridge? I thought it was under that same area. Isn't it? Wall, floor, ramp, up. No. No, it's not. Bridge. Here it is. And I want to build a bridge here. Actually, I want to build it on both sides. Let's just build it here. We'll make that out of shale, again, just to keep it consistent. Did I... Let's go ahead and remove that. I messed that up, actually. Build. I didn't actually pay attention to what bridge was. G. And there we go. And we need to change the way it raises. W. Raises that way. I want it to raise... I always mix this up this way. Right here. So it's raising towards my fortress. It means it'll lay down this way. Okay. So we're going to build that. And we need to go ahead and build a lever, which is in here somewhere. T. Capital T. And I need to build a lever, which we're going to place the lever right here. This looks good. Out of our shale mechanisms. And then I want to build some cage traps. We're going to build a bunch of cage traps in here. Oops, not pressure plate. Cage trap, C. That way, you know, if anything tries to get in, it's most likely going to get hit by this cage trap. The other thing I want to do, and this is just basically, we're going to focus on securing the shit out of our fortress. So we need another bridge built here. We're going to have it go that way. And we'll build that out of shale again. And we're going to need another lever. Capital T. And we're out of mechanisms. Okay, so we'll let that go. Let's jump down here. And we need to make, like, a ton of mechanisms. Because we use them all making this traps and such not. Okay. But other than that, let's see. We're looking down here. We broke into the cave. Really not worried about it right now. Going up through. I'm just taking a look at my fortress, kind of familiarizing myself because it's been a while since I played in this fortress. We've been just making these all nice looking. I need to get a dedicated trader soon. We'll go ahead and designate them to dig this out. So what I'm gonna want is basically a way to get between here and here when this is closed. So I can open this to let them in, slam it closed so nothing can attack them while they're in there, and then I can take goods in and out. And I actually think I'm going to go ahead and put a room off of this, and I can start keeping my jewels in here, because gems are going to be the main thing I trade, and keeping them right near where I'm trading is probably a good thing. Okay, so things are looking good. Waiting for a mechanic to come through. I have a mechanic, right? Someone's got mechanics. Let's double check that, because I don't want to build that bridge and then be stuck outside. So mechanics is, I always mix up where this one is. It's somewhere in here. Here we go. I've got at least one mechanic. I've got random people with mechanics. Oh, I'm sorted by migration wave. Okay, profession. So, who has mechanics? Mechanics. All of my masons have mechanics. Okay, cool. I'm curious if these guys are busy doing stone smoothing tasks. No one's doing stone smoothing right now. So they should get to work on this pretty quickly. Waiting for an architect. I think my masons are also my architects in this one. Things are going pretty well here. They're slowly building. I do think what I do want to do, though, is build another floor across this area. A nice big one. We're going to also make this out of shale. Button 2, select all. I don't know what button 2 is. We'll just do that. Okay. And we'll do another floor. That tree is in the way. We're going to have to cut it down. Go ahead and put all that there. Go ahead and finish this up. And then we'll get him to cut down that tree. Okay. Designate that tree to be cut down. And as soon as it's gone, we can finish that. Cool. Let's go ahead and resume. Let them do their thing. And then these pits here, we're probably going to channel that down a little bit more as well. My military is doing some weird stuff. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Squads. The schedule should be active training. Okay, cool. Yep, they're doing their thing. One of these is a... Yep, that's an armory for them. And that is a barracks for them. Cool. Just want to make sure everything's set up right there. So they should do some practicing. Oh, cool. He is currently working on my bridge there. And how is my upstairs doing? Oops, gotta go the other way. Nice. We are almost done here. We should probably go ahead and designate them to do a downward stairway in here. Let's find out exactly where I want it. Oh, I have this designated for upward staircases. Okay, cool. So those staircases will be done soon. But what we're going to do is we're going to dig a nice big pit so anything that tries to come through here basically can't. And I want to go ahead and designate them to carve fortifications. And we're going to put those here. And this basically is going to allow us to shoot through here with our archers. We don't have any archers yet, but once we get archers, we can shoot through. And I'm going to be building multiple levels to this. I'm going to build like nice little towers sticking up. And that way, you know, we can shoot down on people as they come up. We're going to go up like probably 2 more levels before we carve more fortifications. Because if we come up here, build walls, and carve fortifications, things can just shoot in from up here. But what I want to do is keep on going, like maybe 5 or 6 levels, and have some archer towers up there. I think they'd be really cool looking. So this guy has now built a bridge. Was that bridge done? And he's carving those fortifications. Okay. Are these done, these traps? Yes. The traps are done. Cool. So now most things that come in through the front door like this are going to just get shot down. Or, well, trapped in. Okay, good. They can still go through that bridge. Apparently they're built open. For some reason I was pretty sure bridges were built closed by default. So, good to know that that is not the case. Let us take a look at our units and figure out where the hell our miners are. What is he working on that's so important? I need to zoom to him. Why can't I zoom to him? Oh, because I'm pressing the wrong button. Oh, apparently I have my miners just digging out a giant area here. So let's go ahead and remove this designation. Oh yeah, I had nothing for them to do, so I just had them digging out a big area. We're going to go ahead and remove this, and that way they're going to start working up here on these other areas and get the, you know, this stuff dug out. It's fairly important that they get the staircase here done very soon, because they're going to be blocked off there. And I don't want my, you know, anyone stuck there and dying, basically. So, okay, they're drinking and sleeping. Once they're done their break, they'll get to work. But since we almost have the outside section ready, I think it's about time. I think we can make those here. I need some bee boxes. I can't remember where those are made. Is that stonemason? Millstone. Nope, not there. No. My jeweler isn't doing anything right now though, which isn't good. Go ahead and cut the cut those. Cut. Cancel that. There, repeat. Cut those. We got some of these to cut. Milk quartz. Gotta cut that. If it's anything like milk steak, I want it cut. Cut those. Cut those. Cut those. Cut those. Okay, that looks good for now. So maybe it is a woodworker task. Oh, withdrew from society. We got ourselves a secretive mood going on. So we're gonna see what kind of thing he takes over. Ooh, we got ourselves a rooster.
I claim this workshop in the name of invention.
Claimed a craft dwarf workshop. I really could have sworn it was craft dwarf that could do. Maybe you have to go into the rock. Yep, there it is. There's the hive. We're just gonna put a bunch of hives on there. Cool. So, what do you need there, buddy? Well, he's gonna go and get what he needs first. We just gotta keep an eye on him to make sure he gets everything he needs. And we should actually be alright to go ahead and make our second lever. So, build, trap, lever. And I'm gonna put a lever right here near that door. Cool. Oh, cool. The first cage trap's been built. Okay. Is this guy doing his thing? No, he's just farming. Just punches and strikes and everything like crazy. No, he still seems to be getting what he needs pretty quickly. We're going to get to, like, on our next migration wave, we'll probably set up our meadow industry pretty, like, just, you know, consistently. We still need a butcher and a tanner. Like, that's something I want to break into, the butchery industry. So they've finished... Oh, wow, I didn't have to help him at all. He just... Mysterious construction begun. Fantastic. Okay, so they have built those. What I need to go ahead and do is designate downward staircases right here. And they'll cut through those. Dig those up. We're going to have a temporary time here where there's like not a centralized access point where people can come in through here as well. Before this is finished, which hopefully will be soon. Now they're digging out these trenches. Good, 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 good. Cool. So they're digging those out. And what we'll do is when they're done that, we're going to go ahead and designate them to channel further downward. Channel. We're going to channel all this out. And basically, we're going to go down several things. Then we're going to have like a connection so we can go in there and clear stuff, clear out anything that falls in. So like if a goblin falls in, we can go in and get his stuff once he's dead. So yeah, that looks good. Go ahead and resume. You gotta be a little careful with the channeling thing. I really hope... Go ahead and designate some doors to be placed here. I need a door there. I need a door here. I need a door here. And I need a door here. And go ahead and designate them to dig this out. We'll put a door in its place. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and build a door right here. And then we can lock that door up. Struck hematite. Okay.
At last, I finished the artifact.
Nice. So let's take a look at that artifact. I have 3 artifacts now. A lignite mug. And view the description. Bands of oval lignite carbocons. Blah. Menaces with spikes of hematite. Image of Frovlovmin the Kobold in a steel pick in hematite. Raising the steel pick. The artwork relates to the theft of a steel pick from Inkenwalk by the... Yeah, I remember when my steel pick was stolen. Or was that the other fortress? Okay, well, we need to look at him. His name is Zephon, and he was a hauler. I feel like all my haulers are the ones that become just great masterpiece makers. So let's take a look at Zephon here. Zephon is a hauler. We need to read. But he now is a master at stone crafting. So we're going to go ahead and give him the crafts dwarf. There we go. And remove those filters. Zephon. Zephon is a child. Zephon can't have a job yet. Okay. Well, when he is done being a child, he will be great. Like, and we're going to give him like a hell of a job. So I want to go ahead and designate a nice little room here. I should probably actually designate it instead of pretending to. We're going to go ahead and break through there. And this will allow us access to our traps. We'll put doors on those and lock those tightly. So we need to put a door here. Well, we can't yet. Once they finish mining out. And we need to go ahead and remove these up-down channels. That way things can't start climbing up and over. There we go. Oh, I should probably actually designate the breakthrough there. There we go. So that's going to be our pit trap. I don't think anything is ever going to fall into that pit trap. Fantastic. Super glad we got more migrants. We'll deal with them in a little bit. Okay, things are going well. They still haven't broken through, but let's go ahead and take a look up here. We're going to set this door up real quick. Go ahead and forbid passage. Keep closed tightly. Cool. No one has gotten around to doing that yet. I'd very much like for them to finish that. Why hasn't this spot been carved out? Ugh. One more. Okay, cool. Now I can put these doors in. Put that in. Put that in. Actually, I don't know why I left that little space there. There we go. That looks good. And once we put those doors in, we can forbid, passage through those, make them lock tightly. The lock tightly makes it so pets can't go through them. I need to... Why is this here? What is that? Downward slope. Okay. Okay, our doors are coming in. Cool, those downward slopes are gone. We can go ahead and set this door as forbid passage. Keep tightly closed. Cool. Soon we should have another door going up there. So things are looking good there. Go ahead and dig out the last bit of this because it's really annoying me how it looks. We'll start keeping our treasure there once we're all set up. Oh, the levers are finally done. Add new task, link up a bridge, and I need it to be linked to... Oh, wait, I did that wrong. Okay, so it's add new task, link up a bridge, and then you pick which bridge. So assign. We'll do it with those. Cool. So someone's going to come and link this up so that lever, when it's pulled, will open or close that bridge. And what I am going to do is I'm going to be knocking out this wall and putting fortifications in there, because I do want to be able to fire through and kill all the merchants should I need to. I don't expect to need to, but just in case. This area here, most likely going to make for target practice. What's all this stuff down here? Oh, just some finished goods. I need to set up my wood dwarf here to make some more bins. So he's going to be on bins, and this one is going to be on... I need some targets. Where are those? Weapon rack, great. Wheelbarrow, minecart. Yeah, I have no idea. Oh, but our other doors here, we should go ahead and take care of that. Forbid passage, keep tightly closed. Cool. I can't remember where you get the targets. That's fine. We're gonna go ahead and set up a crossbow dwarf area here. I'm just going wonky tonks with my controls here. We can get some crossbows and bolts and such made. Okay, so is that... No, that's not done yet. That's not done being made yet. But they are working on my cage traps out here, which is nice. How's it looking up here? They still haven't finished this one hole in the wall, which bothers me a lot. And we've got an outpost. Or a caravan. Okay, so let's take a moment. We got a caravan coming in. We get to test out our new system here soon. We'll read our dwarves. and see what we got in that last migration wave. Let's see, we got 13. Holy crap, any good skills? We have someone who's a great plant gatherer, which is really not impressive. A beekeeper, that's actually pretty cool. Siege engineer. I think we're actually going to get into siege mechanics soon. We're going to build those towers and put some siege weapons on the top of them, which will be pretty sweet. I'm really excited about it. But I think that's where we're going to end this episode. What I was talking about before, I don't know if I mentioned this in a video yet, but I have decided I'm going to be, when this fortress eventually fails, and it will, like for those who don't play Dwarf or haven't played Dwarf Fortress, you know, you have to expect that every fortress is eventually going to fail. But when it does, next time, I'm going to create a new world, which is something I normally don't do. Normally, you know, you keep your fortresses, your worlds between fortresses. But I'm going to set a new, okay, cool, that's accessible. I'm going to be setting a new world and, or starting a new world, and I'm going to share the world file immediately after my embark. And that way you can kind of play along with me if you'd like. It's going to be fun. I'm excited. I just really want this guy to finish this. Like, I really want them to finish this wall. And once they finish up these floors, I get this tree out of here and build another floor. I'm going to go ahead and start doing, building some towers, and we can use that as, like, our basis for their siege mechanics. Maybe we'll build, like, another set of towers over here and link them with bridges. That'd be super cool. But yeah. Merchants have arrived, unloading their goods. Next time, we'll start moving some of our goods here, and then we'll change our stockpiles over so the goods go in these stockpiles here real close by. But I think that's everything. I want to thank you all for watching. Remember to like and comment. That really does help me out. Let me know what you think about the concept of, you know, providing a save, a fresh save on the next time we play, or the next, you know, fortress we do, so you guys can play along. I'd love to hear people's opinions on that. If you're new around here, be sure to hit that subscribe button to know when I put out a new video. And as always, have a great day.